Okay, what we have here is a 2006 Nissan Pathfinder, and the owner has told me that the air conditioning unit isn't quite working so well in it anymore. So it is a 14-year-old vehicle, and in my experience as an automotive quote-unquote genius that I am, is that usually somewhere around 10 to 12 years old, if you're using your air conditioning fairly regularly, the system tends to lose the coolant in it. Now, you can pick up these little recooling charging units at your local auto parts store, and I've had very good luck with them working. I've done these kind of things, charging units, for several vehicles in the past. The first and most important thing is to figure out whether, the cause for your air conditioning unit to not be blowing hard anymore, and you have to make sure there's no leaks in the system. Now, I've been assured that this vehicle does not leak, and I have reason to believe that because when I've tested this unit out earlier, the air conditioning unit sends out some kind of cool air. It's not cold, but it's cooler air, which means there's something in the system. I'm not sure how much, but the handy-dandy little recharge unit has a valve on it, a meter on it that will tell me, gives me an estimate of just how much is in the system, and I would believe there's at least something in there. So the first things first you're going to want to do is you're going to go into your vehicle, start it up, and turn the AC on, full blast, full cool, full tilt. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now, and I'll be with you in just a second. Okay, so we are now inside our Nissan Pathfinder 2006. We're going to go ahead and start the engine. And I already have the AC on full blast. And we're just going to let it run for a couple seconds. And, generally speaking, the air is not going to be cold the first thing you turn on an AC unit anyway, but it shouldn't take forever for it to start getting charged up and start cooling things down. Now, I had this running just a couple minutes ago, so I know that we're getting some kind of cool air out of it, and there we go. I am feeling some cool air. It's not cold. It's not hot. It's not warm. It's cool, but it's not as cold as it should be. So the next thing we're going to want to do is we're going to want to pop the hood on the truck and see if we can find the low pressure inlet valve. And I'm not familiar with this vehicle. I haven't looked at it yet, but I have a vague idea where it's supposed to be. So I'm going to pause the video, hop out the truck, pop the hood, and see where the valve is and see if we can find it real quick. Okay, so here we are on the Nissan Pathfinder 2006 with the 2.6 or 4.0 liter V6 engine. This thing's running pretty nice. It's in pretty good shape for a Nissan Pathfinder. Now, when these things first came out, I was still back in high school, and I was like, yeah, it's a cool looking truck. There's my finger in the video, so you can tell I'm a professional. So, long story short, we're looking for the inlet valve for the air conditioning unit, and they don't hide it, and they made it very easy to find. It's actually right here, and I don't know how well you can see that. I'm going to try to get as close on it as you can, but there's the valve right there, little cap, and it's upside down, but there's actually an L on it, which stands for the low. So, there it is. So I need to unscrew that, and then I have to go get my recharge unit, connect it to that little valve, and then start pulling the trigger to fill up the AC vent. So hang on a second, I'm going to go ahead, unscrew this. And it's like a tire pressure valve, it's got a stem in it, so you can see in there, it's not going to start leaking air as soon as you take the cap out. Now, make sure you don't lose the cap. I'm going to go ahead and put it in my pocket. And this is my recharging unit right here. I'm going to hide the name brand because I'm not sponsored by anything, but you see reusable dispenser. Now, if you've done this for the first time, you're going to need more than just the can itself. You're going to need one of these kits. It comes with the 2 cans. It comes with this reusable unit, and this is what you need. There's the valve on top that gives you an idea of where your system is and where it needs to be. And you can see it's a can of refrigerant. There you go. I'm going to go ahead and pause the video and connect this real quick because it might take more than one hand, but this is the little nozzle at the end, and you can kind of tell that's the side that attaches to the vent. Now, it has a handy-dandy air cooler vent right here. This is the air filter container. and it's nice and flat surface that I can put my can on for now. How handy is that? That makes this a one-handed operation. So we take this, simply attach it to that, it snaps right into place, and there we go. We can see that it's about halfway charged. So I'm going to want to get it up to a little bit higher than that. So I'm supposed to shake my can a little bit, pull the trigger for about 10 to 15 seconds, and then I'm supposed to rotate the can a little bit during the process. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Alright, did we move the meter? Maybe just a little bit. So it looks like it's going to need some more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And there we go again. I don't know that needle's moving so much, but let's keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Aha, the needle moved just a little bit. So I'm going to continue this process. It looks like it's probably going to take whatever's left in this can. It was pretty much full. I'm going to go ahead and pause this video, keep doing this, and come back to you when we're all nice and done.